Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. So I want to do a quick little video here on why I think the hero's journey is different than the heroine's journey, aka the goddess adventure. So I am out doing a little walk. Got my dog. Say hi, Scout. And this is what I love to do multiple times a day. So I'm out here walking. This is me, real life. This is what I look like. Messy hair, just rocking it. We'll get into it more, but just this is a big part of my goddess code is nature. So anyways, the heroine's journey. Joseph Campbell had talked about this in one of his books, that somebody had asked, is the hero's journey different for women? And his response was, I mostly studied men. Most of the stories that he studied were men, and that women would have to tell him if it was the same. And so in many ways, I feel like I have been exploring this goddess journey for over 25 years now. And I didn't have the language then that I do have now. And I do think it's different. I think for a man, for the hero, it's a lot about achievement. It's a lot about going out there, proving yourself, conquering, and a lot of times you go on that journey by yourself. And I think for a woman, this is more about reclaiming your authentic self. It is about integrating your masculine and feminine gifts. It's about actually reclaiming your feminine gifts, because a lot of us have developed our masculine gifts, and that's awesome. I love my masculine gifts, but in many ways we've diminished or diminished our feminine gifts of connection and collaboration and sensitivity and intuition and beauty and wonder and joy and all these things that are innate within us. But we put those to the side because we're like, okay, I need achievement, I need productivity, I need success in this certain way. And again, I'm not saying those things are not good. They're great and they're beautiful. But for a woman, I think where true joy and fulfillment comes from is when she is radiantly alive. And I think that we become radiantly alive when we're living an authentic life. So the goddess journey, you'll see in this circle, and we can talk about this for weeks because there's so many layers, and we will be talking about it in the next month. But every goddess journey that a woman goes on is really to reclaim a little bit more of her authentic self. It's to reclaim those feminine gifts. It's to step into her power and her radiance and her joy. And she also does that within a community. Doesn't have to be a big community, but around other women who are doing the same, because we like to connect with other women. It's just what we do. We get together, we like to talk, we like to share, we like to hear stories about each other's lives, we like to support each other. We don't want to go up the mountain by ourselves. Well, most of us don't. We want somebody else to be there with us, to support us, and that is not a weakness. That's our superpower. So these feminine qualities are really our superpower. So it's remembering that that's who we are. It's remembering we have way more power than we think we do. And, you know, Phil Stutz has said to me, the author of The Tools and the documentary about him called The Tools on Netflix, he has said the world needs the feminine. And I, of course, agree with him. And that women are going to change the world, but the feminine energy is not going to change the world if we see it as less than the masculine. We have to see it as equal. We have to have equal balance of our masculine and also our feminine, because then we get to become our full embodied goddess selves. So that is the goddess journey in a short little snippet. We will talk more about it. There's so many different layers. There's 10 stages. There's so many ways that we weave around it. And if you look at the goddess circle, it's not a linear thing. It's a spiral. So it's a spiral that we do again and again and again. You have your whole meta life of the goddess journey, but then you could live the goddess journey in one day. So we can talk about that more. But anyways, that is it for me today. I hope that was helpful in explaining a little bit more about the goddess journey. I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions about this, just hit reply to this email and I will get it. But I would love to connect with you if you feel inspired to send us a note. All right, have a wonderful day. More tomorrow. Mwah.